Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again with another episode of First World Problems? What you telling me, Monts, bro?
Hey, man. Another day, another stress along. Hate it here. You know what I'm saying? But we're here to talk some football as we do every week, man. I hope everyone's good. Hope you're good yourself. Well prepared, and yeah, man. At least you have the luxury of boxing someone's head off after seeing your team lose. I don't.
Trust me.
you have the obligation of legally doing it. I don't. I have to go shadow box over there and go play some Call of Duty, and that's not even guaranteed to be smoking everyone because you know how that game goes. So yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Both managers bozos, and until the manager goes, we ain't gonna get no better. That's what it is.
What you man telling me? How long slot got left, bro, after last night, bro? When I found out that you lot was at home, I was like, bro, that makes the situation 10 times worse, innit? Liverpool fans ain't used to losing at home. I said it. Like, cool, they lose games, but even at their worst, yeah, Anfield was still a fortress, innit? Now Anfield ain't a fortress no more, bro. I can't see the Spurs surviving for too long.
Yep. Players don't rate him. obviously, I know you didn't watch the game and that car. Well, I don't know if you watched it back or the extended highlights, but Brethren,
Boy, I see them man playing some liquid football, you know.
bro,
Boy, I see them man sourcing. Like, bro, it was mad.
if you see the fourth goal, if you saw Van Dijk jogging,
I told
the image.
you about that guy, bro. You was
You know the
defending him. I
image.
told you about this guy, you know.
See the image jog that you know when you're trying to run for the bus back in the day, but there's galley around and that, so you gotta hold your phone in your pocket and do the little image run, run for the bus. Like, you can't miss the bus, but can't be seen ducking the bus down and that. You can't be seen, bro. That's the run that this guy was doing, bro. I couldn't believe it. And Konate, both of them. Hey, Konate swiping at the ball, missing the ball completely. Game's 2-1. Still very much winnable. Do you know what I'm saying? Game's still very much winnable. And then Konate goes and does that, and he gets hooked off the second he makes the mistake, and he's all smiling and that. He's smiling like, I'm like, you gonna lose your job in the morning type of smile. Type of smile. Bants, I'll never forgive you for saying Ibu carries Van Dijk after this shit.
But that just shows
ever since you said that, he's got worse and worse every game.
The manager's lost the dressing room clearly. When man's laughing at man when he's taking him off.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. And don't get me wrong, Van Dijk's been poor, Konate's been poor, but they're not this. None of these men are this bad, innit? They're not this bad from what I saw last night. And yeah, people are gonna say, well, you had a good first half. Monts, why you at halftime? I was complaining. Monts, why are you complaining? We had a good first half. It's 1-1. Since the goal, you lot have been on top. I said, well, first of all, it's Liverpool. We're at Anfield and we're playing PSV. So being better than PSV don't mean nothing. What does that mean? To have more possession and created more chances than PSV. Rants, what does that even mean, bro? That don't mean nothing. What do you mean? You man are saying we played better because of the car crash you've seen for the last 10 games.
Right.
All we did was huff and puff a little bit more. Huff and puff, kick people a little bit more, run around a little bit more, and that was it. We had 27 shots and scored 1 goal, and it was a rebound. Every attempt. You're laughing, but it's true. These man, I'm pretty sure they had 9 shots all game, and they scored 4.
Economical, bruv. You know that.
Like, I'm just double checking it now. Yeah, they had 9 shots, they had 6 shots on target, scored 4. 9 shots all game. By the way, we had 8 shots on target. I think 6 of ours came from outside the box.
Jeez, so that means they was getting in more dangerous positions, bro. You man couldn't get in their box.
So our 6 of our shots on target came, I think, from, it was around 6. I know Sobo had 3 shots on target outside the box. I think there was a few others. So at least half to 60% of our shots on target were outside the box. We even had chances. We had freebie. Now, you know, everyone talks about how Liverpool are mad easy to counter on. There's no midfield, bagel ball. We've spoken about this many weeks. You know, we get chances like that as well. You know, we counter on teams as well. You know, we have freebies too.
Bro, you made your reputation off that little front foot, you know what I mean, counter press thing.
We don't score from any of them. We don't score from any of them. From any of them. Everyone, Ekitike, yes, he got injured. Ekitike was the one who looked the best out of the man then, but even him, he's skipping a player and he's trying to shoot from
What's 20. The injury saying with Ekitike? Is it looking serious?
Look like a hammy, innit? I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Looking at Isak's gonna have to earn that money, bro. Man went on strike to be, you know what I mean, to be just ineffective completely. For Liverpool, blood. It's about time he needs to stand up, bro, and be counted. I can't lie, it's looking crazy right now.
Yeah, there's no real news on Ekitike. I haven't seen any news on Ekitike at the moment on how long.
Bro, I can't lie, bro. The news that we have seen is obviously public backing for your manager, but to be honest, usually
we know what that means.
That means that man's getting sacked, innit, bro? Like, man have to keep it a buck. Like, man are saying, they've backed the manager, bro. They always do. Like, it doesn't mean anything, bro. You know them ones. Like, the pressure from Liverpool fans to get rid of this guy must be loud. Obviously, I haven't been on Twitter or anything, so I don't know what's being said. But I can only assume, that Anfield bopping like that is the final straw, bro.
But it's not the first bopping, bro.
No, it's not, but because it's so close to the last one.
Yeah, it's back, but 7 goals conceded at home in 2 games against PSV and Nottingham Forest. It's insane.
So yeah, so I'm not really sure.
It's insane, bro. And for me, it's like I'm on the manager, and the manager's a scrub. But the players, bro, they look like they gave up. Van Dijk slapped the boy playing volleyball, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I told you, bro, this boy lost the dressing room, bro, a long time ago, fam. Long time
Yeah,
ago.
I
we lost.
agree. I agree.
They're not playing for him, bro. Like, you can't be getting smoked like that, yeah? A man are telling me they're playing for the manager. They're not. They can't be.
Yeah.
Or is this a legit quote, yeah? Man says
This
unacceptable. I don't even have words.
thing. I'm
I'm
seeing this
past being
thing.
angry and sad. As of now, we're in the shit and it needs to change. We still have that badge on our chest, you know. See, they need more passion like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? To get them
He
out.
said
instead.
more. He said
Yeah.
more than this, bro. Yeah, he said
Yeah, but
more
they
than
got
this. It was quite
mercenaries
emotional.
instead, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? £400 million worth of mercenaries, bro. Them men are dying, fam. I can't lie, bro. It's a bittersweet thing seeing Liverpool die. You know them ones, because Liverpool are dying when they were supposed to be the ones, yeah, to be keeping Arsenal away from trophies, blood. And Liverpool have just capitulated, bro, and have just left the door open. So now man have to potentially rely on City, yeah, with them scrubs Chelsea, bro. I can't even lie, bro.
They tell you
It's
about
not
City.
ideal.
Rants, I told you about City though with that Newcastle. I told you about City, bro.
Nah, but it don't matter about City. I'm not, bro. It's still early, bro. I'm not really worried about Man City. I'll be honest, because, like, brother, like you said, it's not even Christmas yet, bro. Like, it's early doors, in it, in football. And the thing is, yeah, winning games in football, yeah, the most important thing about winning games is winning games when you must win them, bro. You know them ones. It's all about the pressure. That's what separates, yeah, the good teams from the great teams. Is can you do it when there's no other choice in it? And it's one of them ones where when City are under pressure to win games, yeah, when it's crunch time, yeah, they've shown me time and time and again that they have the temperament. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
man just have to wait. Man just have to wait and see. Chelsea, I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Them man are still like, when the pressure's on, Chelsea ain't gonna do shit, bro. Like, they ain't got no one in their team that I think are gonna do anything. But
Maybe Cole.
You lot are embarrassing, bro. I'll be honest, you're absolutely embarrassing, bro. Like, to give you smoked at home like that is crazy, bro.
Insane. And you know what? As I said, a lot of the fans in the stadium, I see them leaving. Same as last game, leaving early. And I don't know if you remember that interview that went viral.
Which one?
Where the Liverpool fans come out and gone, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. You know what I'm saying? Back the lads. Back the lads. I'm just like, brother, lost 5 games in a fucking row.
Bruv, you must be, bruv, that brother must be married to the thing that was shouting at Saeed, blood, saying enjoy the atmosphere after man.
Brother, must be, bro. Man just doing that, back the lads. Back the fucking lads. And I'm just like, bro, respectfully, all the fans that you were saying, we were singing Arnie Slot's name, rare. Well, you're not singing it now. Because they were booing at the end of the game and the stadium's getting emptied. Early doors, like. So what are you talking about in terms of the fans are singing Arnie Slot's name every single game? What do you mean now? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's killing me. Like, even the match going fans, the diehard match going fans, they're turning, bro.
But they need to turn quicker, bro. They're turning like the Man United right now, blood.
Bro,
because, bro,
real talk,
it should be out the door.
This is what I'm saying. That only now they're turning. Only now it's too late. It's not too late, but you get it. Like, it's just taking your time.
Because I see someone. I can't remember what show I was watching. I think I was watching Fam Zone or something, and the Liverpool Donny was like, right, if they get rid of Arne Slot now, yeah, and bring in another manager, yeah, they're back in the title race. And that was this week. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where man still think that there's something there to salvage from the season, bro.
Well, it's over. It's over.
But you think there's nothing to salvage from the season?
In the Prem, nothing. As in, like, if you're talking top 4, yeah, of course you can finish top 4. I'm talking about winning the Prem. What Prem are we winning?
I don't know.
That's done. That's done, bro. 11 points off the top. We can't even win one game, let alone putting a run of games together. There is so much wrong with this team. And Rants, I can't even really be bothered to sit with you for an hour, bro, and be like, yeah, this manager's shit. We know the manager's shit.
Mad.
We know his tactics are shit. You know what I'm saying? I see our wingers get the ball, get doubled up on, and there's no unselfish runs. None.
Yeah, but it looks like the players are just
They can't be
fed up,
asked.
to be fair,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Because
Rants,
you can
even
only
when the
get
players
smoked
weren't
by
fed
a
up.
team of that level if you're not playing for the manager no more.
But Rants, even when we weren't fed up and we were trying to win games, the performances weren't great, were they?
Nah.
See, so that's what I mean when I say the tactics were always the overarching problem. Always.
But what tactics though? Because bro,
That's it. What you?
yeah, but bro,
That's
last
it.
season, bro, I was telling you, yeah, that bro, you man were just you were dusty, bro. Man would just winning games by the skin of your teeth. Sometimes you was conceding or you were going ahead and then it looked like you was taking your foot off the gas and then you was having to rescue games.
Yeah, but the difference.
You was doing all that, and you man was doing up first world problems, bro.
No, but the difference is that again we were way harder to beat last season. We sat in our 2 banks of 4,
But
and we
what's
were very
changed?
organized. Oh, we don't sit in 2 banks of 4. We're not harder to
So
beat.
what you're saying that now your managers your
The
coach
defensive
is
structure's
coaching
gone.
worse.
It's gone
But where's it gone though?
to the Netherlands. I don't know, bro. To
Ten
Netherlands.
Hag all over again, blood.
To Netherlands, bro. Like I'm telling you, like
3-1-6, bro. I swear down
Rants.
the Ten Hag thing, bro. That's what happened.
I'm telling you, I made bagel ball about Amarim. I now have to say we play bagel ball, bro. I'm seeing it firsthand now. Bagel ball. See that Bruno cast pivot that you hate so much. See that Bruno pivot you hate. Yep. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in my own mid. I'm seeing it. There's nothing in the middle of our midfield. Rants, please watch the 4th goal. Please watch the 4th goal PSV scored against us. Please watch it. Please. Better yet, watch the 2nd goal. Watch the 2nd goal and the 4th goal that these men scored against us. And tell me if there's anything in our midfield. Our attackers can't attack. We'll get 27 chances and score 1. Our last 4 goals, by the way, we've only scored 4 goals in 4 games, was a deflection, a mistake from Martinez, a set piece, and a rebound. I haven't seen an opening game. I haven't seen a manufactured goal in over a month, in over 6 weeks.
Bro, and even at the beginning, Ekatike was just playing out of his skin anyway, bro.
Yeah. I haven't seen us work. I haven't seen a well-worked goal in over 6-7 weeks. We've got 3 points in 2 months. We didn't beat Real Madrid. It's a simulation. Real Madrid simulated the game.
To be fair, Real Madrid are rubbish as well, bro. You know
they're
what I mean?
rubbish.
They're talking about sacking their manager as well, mate, and they're top of the league. So
are Barcelona. They're rubbish.
I swear they were losing to Olympiacos last night before the mad thing, bro. So
yeah,
it's one of them ones. Real Madrid still haven't.
As I said,
their thing hasn't clicked, innit? That individual players are getting Real Madrid out of problems at the moment.
Mbappe and Haaland are in that same type of form this season, innit? They got that look in their eye this season where they're in the same type of form where they're gonna drag their team over the line regardless of shit performances. You know what I'm saying? Similar to kind of what you saw with Salah at times last season as well. They're in that type of form where they feel like they're going to score every game. So that's it with them, innit? But back to Liverpool, like this midfield is crazy. Like McAllister keeps starting games. Salah keeps starting games.
Yeah, but
like,
McAllister is still
starting games.
If McAllister don't start, who's going to start ahead of that scrub, man?
Run me Endo. Fuck it. Run me the gun shield guy.
See what I'm saying, bro? It's
run me the gun shield guy.
No, you know? Hey, bro, this is the ghetto.
Run the Endo, bro.
Yeah, this is the slums, bro.
I've seen Endo bad up KDB before he was washed.
Madness.
Run me Endo, bro.
Yeah,
do you know why?
Crazy,
do you know why,
though,
Rants? Do you know why, Rants? It's the at least I can get my fundamentals back. Because you know what is people are telling me, your squad's imbalanced. Your squad's imbalanced. Brother, you don't need no balanced squad to beat Brentford, Nottingham Forest, and PSV. You don't need an elite balanced squad to even, do you get it? We've lost by 3 goals in our last 3 games. City, PSV, and Forest.
Oh yeah, and what City done to you was crazy as well.
Yep. and man are telling me about you need a balanced squad. Brother, we don't score goals. And we concede every set piece. Like every set piece is a danger. And even if Liverpool, how about this? Even if we have a 20-minute phase where we bat up the other team, all it takes is one set piece. And then everyone's head goes down. So I could even go before the manager lost the players in the dressing before he lost the dressing room. We're still conceding after having good phases of play. And as you said, it's very important to score at the right times when you're up. You are
that's what Arsenal done yesterday, bro. You know what's so funny, yeah? I was watching the game yesterday. I gave Arsenal loads of credit, yeah. I gave Arteta loads of credit. I think that's the best I've seen him coach in a game in terms of timings of substitutions, the effectiveness of the substitutions, everything. I thought he coached a 10 out of 10 game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But Arsenal scored at the right time. They were on the back foot first half, under the cosh, and they just killed the Bayern's momentum, with a goal. Completely against the run of play. Like, when you score in football matches is so important, bro. I'll never stress enough, that football is a game of momentum. Football's a game of momentum. You have to score when you're up, or you have to score when you're down. Do you know what I'm saying? But you have to score, bro. Goals change games completely.
Yeah, but that's why last season we killed so many teams, but even when they had momentum against us. How many teams did we score a goal against the run of play last season at times?
Absolutely. But timing of goals will always be the most important thing in football. Yeah. Always. Because you could be playing really, really well. You can see the goal, bro, and it fucks with you mentally, bro. It does, because you're like, hold on. Especially when you concede an unlucky goal as well, when you're playing well.
And Rants, this is why last season Mo Salah was getting used so hot, because even though he weren't doing much outside of his goals, he's just killing momentum every game.
Facts.
Every game. I remember when Brighton had us under the cosh. I remember when Bournemouth had us under the cosh. Bournemouth, bro, the Bournemouth game is one game I'll definitely say 70% of that game they broke us up. They beat us up, you know. Bournemouth were moving to us. Go down the other end, Salah just bends it top corner. Yeah,
you've been doing that. You know what I mean? One long kick from the goalkeeper, and you man are just running through on goal, Salah bags or something like that. It was getting silly last season, and now these things are not happening. And
I'm not saying that that was the only reliance, because as I said, Diaz actually had a good season, Gakpo had a good season. Like these guys, some of the guys, even Darwin popped up with a couple of goals, whatever. But this season, it's not even like a 1v1 situation. We're in attacking positions. Like I can't bring up this. I've got like still images of Liverpool, bro.
Yeah.
And if you see it yourself, you'll go, what's man meant to do from this position? If Gakpo has the ball, there's no unselfish run.
But again, like, that's lack of coaching, isn't it? Players are not taking initiative to make runs, but obviously they're not being coached to make runs either, bro. So that still comes down to the training.
Because here's the thing about being a control freak. When you're winning and the manager's a control freak, you get all the plaudits. Slot's a genius. Look at what he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? You get all the plaudits, right? You get all the plaudits. But the second you're deemed as a control freak, tactically anyways, you're a control freak, everything has to be very precise, and you're losing game after game. Now, I'm not looking at the players going, you're not taking initiative to make certain runs. I'm going to look at, you're being told not to make, you're being told to, so Kirk is being told to underlap and not overlap. Or whoever's playing right back,
100%.
You're being told to underlap and not overlap. And that to me is one of the simplest things in football. To overlap your winger is one of the most simple things in football at any level. At any level. You could tell someone who's barely played football before, when that guy gets the ball in front of you, run past him. Run around the outside of him.
Yeah, but bro, I'd go as far as saying, like I said to Saeed as well, Liverpool players would probably manage the game better if they didn't have any instructions. That's the reality, because players would naturally do what they want to do. Kirkes naturally wants to be on the touchline and put in early balls into the box. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair to Isak, I don't know about Ekitike, but Isak's all right in the air. Like, he's not great in the air, but
he's all right.
He's all right in the air. Like, I've seen him score some decent headers. I don't know about Ekitike, but
he's got a 50p head. He's a wicked player, but he's got 50p head.
Yeah, so it's just one of them ones where, no, I'm saying we spoke about on your stream. Black guys they don't like heading the ball, black.
Yeah.
You know them ones. Drogba's like the only one.
Unless you have a perm.
No, it's just Drogba, bro. Like that's it. Black man don't like heading the ball, brother. Like man will do it if they have to, innit? But it's a peak one. Like the only black man I remember being good in the air is Drogba and like Dwight York, blood.
And Cameron Jones.
And Cameron Jones. Cameron Jones was
He had dreads.
He was like 6'5". He got dreads, innit? He got long hair, blood. Dwight York was the only black brother with short hair that could head the ball like that. I can't lie, it was peak, fam. So it's just a bit of a mad thing, but bro.
They're saying Osherman, but Osherman's gonna have a perm in about 3 years.
Osherman's got fucking Duracell battery here again. Like this normal black man don't like heading the ball, bro. You know what I mean? The player wears a mask and he's got like, you know what I'm saying, a gold high top, bro. He's not normal. That's what I'm saying. Normal black man don't like heading the ball, blood. It's this man that's got problems, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where.
But like, you say, man, what certain man are heading the ball to forget? They're just trying to forget.
Bro, the majority of your problems at your team, go away if the manager goes. Because I'm still not having, I'm still not having that the players are the level that you're playing at. I'm not having that. As much as I think you lot overrate a lot of your players, I'm absolutely not having it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Football's not played on paper, but this is not meant to happen, bro. You know what I mean?
No, of course. Like, you hate us, but you know we're shit. But to be this shit is to me this shit's crazy. Like as I said, like I'm all for saying certain players are declining in certain places. Salah's declining rapidly, yes, in terms of his decision making, but
he's wank, bro. Just embrace it. It's over, bro. Like he's I'm sorry,
but Van Dijk's declining. Like he's lost his legs, but Van Dijk is not.
He's got no legs though.
But Van Dijk's not this bad though, Rants. These
I think he is, bro. I can't lie. I think without a system protecting Van Dijk, he's awful, bro. The problem is,
No, but that goes with many centre backs though. Many centre backs in the system.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he doesn't have the physical attributes, and also the mental attributes. And I'll break that down after. But he doesn't have the attributes to overcome a bad system because there's certain centre backs, they have an aggression, a natural tenacity, a natural want to win the ball. Les Ferdinand's a great shout.
Yeah, to do it.
And a natural, tenacity to win the ball. Do you know what I mean? You have to have a fucking screw loose, bro. And he doesn't want to engage, bro. He never wants to engage.
No, he doesn't.
Do you know what I'm saying? He never wants to engage.
You don't bring up anyone. Like, don't even bring up Thiago Silva because, bro, like when you man went to that back four, that brother died. He died, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wicked defender. Wicked had great longevity even till he was 35 and that. 36 years. The second he went in that back too, he died, bro. And you have to be taxed, bro. I think certain black men want to head the ball because they're just trying to forget about what's going on back home, bro. They're trying to forget. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
I swear down, bro. Like, I'll be honest, with Van Dijk, he don't have the speed. He don't even for someone as big as he is, he don't have the physicality, bro. Like he's 6'5", like he must be about 13 stone minimum, and he don't have the natural tenacity. You never really see him.
Yeah, yesterday was a down tools thing, though.
You never see him moving to people, like you never see him clattering no one. You never really see him
before the ACL, he was on violence. Though.
Yeah, but since he's come back, I've been saying to you he ain't been good, and you were like, no, he was our best player last season.
No. From the ACL.
He's not the same player. He's even more timid now.
You say that. You see the season he came back from his ACL, he was actually very good that year. It was the season after that when we signed Nunes. Remember the season when we done the cup double? Him and Konate and Matip were very good that year. All three of them.
I believe that Konate's running, and his covering enabled him because I could still see
because
him.
Matip was playing because Matip was playing majority games like that.
But he backs off, bro, Virgil, bro, and Matip, Matip reads the game, Matip reads the game, better than Virgil in my opinion in terms of sweeping up and stuff like that. Matip was very, very good, bro.
Matip was unbelievable. Matip was probably for me one of the best defenders in the league, but was never spoken about.
His reading of the game was so good because Matip never really even had the pace. You know what I'm saying? But he was good on the ball.
He was deceptively quick because he was 6'6", innit? So
but you weren't looking at man like, he's quick. He read the game really, really well, and he was good on the ball as well, Matip. You know what I'm saying?
Matip wasn't better reading the game than Virgil. Like, Virgil's best reader.
I think, bro, I don't know about all that because Virgil was a better.
I watched I watch these games, like, bro, I watch every single little
Bro, I
game.
hear
Like,
that,
I'd
but
love
bro,
to
you've
say,
been watching
I'd
every
love to
game,
say
and you've been telling me that Virgil's been good, bro, and you've been telling me that Salah's
this
good,
season.
bro, and they've been shit for years. So just because you
Shit for
watch the
years.
game,
You just won the
that
league. What do
doesn't
you mean?
mean
I've been
that
shit for
doesn't mean
years.
that you be seeing
Salah
what's
wasn't shit
happening,
last
bro.
year though. But
Bro, he's
Salah wasn't shit last
shit,
season.
bro. Salah was
wasn't
still
shit
shit.
last
He just
season.
scored.
Salah wasn't shit last season though.
He was shit.
wasn't
He just
last
scored,
season.
bro. He was,
You
bro.
know, but
Salah's playing
Salah
the
wasn't
exact
shit
same
last
way he
season.
played last season. He's just not scoring no more.
Salah wasn't shit last
What
last
is,
season.
bro? I asked you this question last week. What is Salah doing differently this year to last year, other than not scoring? Nothing. It's the same game.
Nah, bro.
It's the
As I said,
same
you can't-
game. He's just not
Salah
scoring.
wasn't shit last season, bro. What are
It
you
was
doing,
rubbish.
bro?
Man, I was watching
Salah
the
wasn't
game,
shit
bro.
last season.
We were
Like,
watching Salah stink the game out for 90 minutes. Then we were saying, "Oh no, injury time is Salah season," and then Salah would score in the 93rd minute.
yeah, and word to
Rubbish.
goal, momentum in goals. That's one of the most important things in football.
Rubbish
You said
player,
the most
man.
important thing in football. You said the most important thing in football is scoring against the
He's been
runner player
rubbish
or
for about
runner
3
player.
years, blood.
I can't say it's the most important thing to football, and then he goes and does what he does last season.
Can still be rubbish and score goals, mate. You can.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you couldn't be. I didn't say you couldn't be. But Salah hasn't been shit. Salah
He
wasn't
has,
shit last
though.
season. Salah wasn't shit last season.
He was
He didn't shit this
rubbish.
season. He wasn't shit
He was
last season.
rubbish. He
He
just
was
scored goals.
latter end of last season, he wasn't good. But last
Really?
season overall, Salah wasn't good. Salah was good last season overall.
I hear it, bro. That's your opinion, innit? My opinion is he was rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying?
You
And the
said he's
thing
been
is,
rubbish
yeah,
since. You've said he's been rubbish for like 4 years.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? And you know what
Like-
it is, yeah? Bro, to be honest, yeah, since him and Mane and Firmino were linking up, he's been rubbish. I can't lie. Man's been watching this guy, he stinks, innit? So it is what it is. That is what it is. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I will agree to this. That's
Bro,
the one
listen,
thing.
everyone's got opinions, innit? I've never rated Mo Salah's game, but I've seen it deteriorate massively, yeah, over the last 3 to 4 seasons. I think he's been bogus. So it's one of them ones where, again, yeah, when man are scoring goals, everything gets overlooked, innit? And the one thing I hate, yeah, about this football space in general, and I mean the fans and stuff like that, is results-based analysis, bro. Like there was a there was a comment earlier. A man was saying, something about Arsenal dominating Bayern Munich for the whole game, bro. That's not what happened. We was watching the first half, and Arsenal fans were like, fucking hell, Bayern Munich, bro, they're so good. Arsenal couldn't get the ball, bruv, in like the first 25, 30 minutes, bro. And then Arsenal scored a goal against the run of play, and then it had Bayern on their heels, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you read some of the comments, these men are talking like them man they turned up, got the machine out, and absolutely smashed these man head all over the pavement. That's not how the game went. You know what I'm saying? The game didn't go like that. Because Arteta's changes, yeah, is what completely stunned, yeah, Bayern Munich in the second half when they put on pace. And I said before the game, I said they got Noni and they've got fucking Martinelli on the bench. They got pace on the bench. Arsenal just need to keep the game tight. Do you know what I'm saying? And they can hit these guys later on. And that's exactly what they did. But let's not pretend, yeah, that right at the beginning of the game, everyone was eulogizing over the football that Bayern Munich were playing. They were like, yo, who's better, Bayern, PSG? Yo, they're bopping the ball. Even when you look at the goal that Calafiori crossed for, yeah, Bayern had the ball and just gave it to fucking Declan Rice, bro, or whoever stepped in front and won the ball there. Just gifted man a goal. Gifted man a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? But Arsenal were comfortably getting outplayed, yeah, for at least the first 40 minutes of the game. But they scored at the perfect time, bro. And they deserve credit for when they scored the game, because it turned the game on the head. It turned this game on its head. If they didn't score that set piece and Bayern got the first goal, we're watching a completely different game, you know. We're watching a completely different game if Bayern go 1-0 up instead of their goal being an equalizer. So people will watch the game finish and then they'll tell a story. And it's like, no, the game did not happen like that. It didn't happen like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And a man had the same thing the day before with the Chelsea situation, bro. Like Chelsea were playing really, really, really well, but their front three were their worst players. Neto, Garnacho, and Esteval, yeah, weren't doing nothing in the game. They weren't doing nothing. Esteval scored an absolute banger. All of a sudden, he had a great game. This is how football works now. This is how football works now, bruv. Neto scored that little back heel, and that Neto was rubbish for the whole game. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing, bro? Man are not watching games, bro. Man are seeing the result, and man are making things up, bro. That's what they're doing.
I actually said that I think Esteval was all right. I said it wasn't like even some Chelsea fans did say
But
this.
man wasn't really doing nothing, bro. Like,
Even
man, be
Chelsea,
real.
even Chelsea fans were saying that Esteval's actually had better games,
Of
and
course
that
he has.
yeah, like he's actually had had better games for Chelsea, but he scored at the right time, and it was more complimenting his goal as well, especially some. And
Bro,
for me,
it was a very good goal, yeah.
it was
But let's
exceptional.
not fuck about, bro. I said the same
But
thing
but
in
I
boxing,
think
yeah.
Yamal's first. I think up until the red card, I said Yamal was having a good game.
Bro, but again, man was saying Yamal was playing shit because his team were dead, bro. And this is what I mean about football fans, bro. Like, they don't know how to watch football, bro. Because even when man was watching the Devon Haney fight, yeah, the boxing, if Haney doesn't drop my man, no one's talking about that fight. Because apart from dropping my man in the second round, the fight was boring, bro. Like, nothing happened. But because he dropped my man in the second round, man is saying, oh my God, he boxed so well. Brother, I was sleeping with my eyes open after the second round. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what was going on in the Chelsea game. Man was watching the Chelsea game, and it's like, man watched the goals that got disallowed. Both of them came from set pieces. And then there was another one, the little flick from Neto, where we thought Cucurella was offside and he weren't offside. That was from a corner kick. From open play, Chelsea's attackers, yeah, they weren't doing nothing for large spells of the game, bro. The ball was going to Garnacho.
Yeah. Neto
It was
lost the
miscontrol.
1v1. Neto missed the 1v1.
Yeah, and they were losing the ball, bro. Neto, like you said, Neto missed the 1v1. Esteval was getting the ball, cutting inside, just passing it inside.
That's what
he was losing.
That's what I said. The manager, I praised Maresca actually quite a lot because he got it right. Obviously, the front three needed to improve and were very wasteful, but Maresca actually got it right.
He set up the right way, but the quality wasn't there, Mons. Right. I'm telling you, if Esteval doesn't score that goal right now, yeah.
But he did go in it.
No, but that's not the point. If he doesn't score that goal, no one's talking about his performance, bro. Scoring a good goal does not mean
you're speaking for the you're speaking for the masses, though, innit? You're speaking about the masses. I actually thought that I think Yamal before the red card was breaking the lines very well. His link-up play was good. It was a good battle between him and Cucurella. He won a few times quite early on, and then he plays the ball to Ferran Torres, who misses a sitter. It's like saying if Ferran Torres scores that, everyone's talking about how Yamal's had a great first half. But
that's also true, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's also true. Yeah. Bro, you're not hated, bro, because I picked Chelsea to win the game before the game when Bear Man were picking Barcelona. And I also credited the manager for how he set up. Do you know what I mean? But don't
Esteval was better than Garnacho, though. He was better than Garnacho. Though.
But do not talk shit, yeah, and think that because a man scored a goal, that means man's whole performance was good. That's not how football works, bruv. Man can't sit here and say, yo, Salah was playing shit, but he scored. But then be sitting here and saying, well, boom, boom, boom. Bear of this football analysis is results-based because you're right. If Yamal plays the ball to my man and he scores, man are saying, all my days he played well. All of a sudden, he was shit, bro. Stinker and hooked. Why? Because my man missed a chance. Allow it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the point. You can't judge a player's performance, based on if he got an assist or he got a goal, brother. But the game's 90 minutes.
Unless they cost 100 million, then they must. And I guess.
Who cost 100 million?
And no, bro, if you're costing 90 plus million and you're not providing goals and assists on top of having good games, then it's not good enough, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Because how many? I say that that's my outlook. I'm being consistent because my outlook on Verts is that how many chances he created where he's put the ball in a plate and man just missed. But at the same time, like I bought you for the money I spent on you, bro. You better translate the information to the player you're passing to for them to score it. I know that sounds mad.
I hear it. That's you're spot on, bro. The end of the day, like I said, if he doesn't score that goal, nobody's talking about the performance. So you can't tell me that someone played good, but then if they don't score, no one's talking about the performance. When people play well, man talk about them anyway, regardless of whether they scored or not, bro. Like, if a goal is the difference between man talking about your performance and not talking about your performance, that means you didn't play well.
But as I said, there's you know what it is? It's context in it. So as I said, like when I brought up Verts, and this probably doesn't sound good because I'm a Liverpool fan bringing up Verts. Verts hasn't been very good this season, in my opinion, but he has had good games for Liverpool. He's had about 4 or 5 good games for Liverpool, in my opinion, where he actually hasn't got any assists. If you actually look at the 2 games he finally got his 2 assists in against Frankfurt, he was better against Atletico. He was better against Real Madrid. He was better against, you know what I'm saying? I can name four
but
other
if you've
games
got
he
an
was better
eye,
in.
but if you've got an eye for football, you'll see that he played all right anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But most people don't know what they're fucking watching, and this is my point. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm not saying Bants has played well every game for Liverpool. I'm saying
I know that, but what I'm saying is, you're right. He's probably had better games which he hasn't contributed with a goal or an assist. That's the point. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you can't see that with your own eyes, then you don't know how to watch football, bro. That's all it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Because yesterday, Eze played a long ball, for I think for the Martinelli goal, and all of a sudden he played well, bro. I watched the game, bro. But he was nowhere in that match for large spells of the game. And he had a chance that he should have buried, bro. And I don't know if that was a shot or a pass or what it was, blood. Like, he did not have a good game yesterday. But because he got an assist, all of a sudden he had a good game. Bro, he was nowhere. For large periods of that game, he was nowhere. And this is what it is.
Yeah,
and fucking, what's his name, was struggling as well, the Spanish youth, Zubamendi. He was struggling yesterday as well.
But the thing is as well, though, I think, as I said, the goals and the assists do count to you having a good game as well. It shouldn't be the sole defining factor, which is what you're saying. It shouldn't be the be all and end all sole winning factor to whether you have a good or bad game, but it definitely contributes. You know what I'm saying? If I had to give Estevar a rating in that Chelsea game, I think he was about a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I've seen him do 8s. I've seen him play better than that. But because you score a screamer like that, that 6.5, 7 goes to about an 8, 9, just because you scored in a crucial moment. But because even though you could say that the front three were wasteful, I don't think Estevar was anywhere near as wasteful as Garnacho.
No, he wasn't as wasteful as Garnacho, but come on, bro. If he's an elite talent, we're not comparing him to Garnacho, bro.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying that Neto, for me, was being praised mostly because of his running into the channels, because Maresca set up the team because he said, listen, Barcelona got a suicidal line. Respectfully,
energy in behind.
Yeah. Respectfully, João Pedro and Dijk ain't gonna do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? Pedro's gonna make them suffer. So Neto's gonna make them suffer, whether he has a good game or a bad game. Darwin would have made them suffer if Darwin played for Chelsea.
The manager set up perfectly. Yeah. I thought the combination of Neto up front and Garnacho was the perfect way, and I complimented him on the way he set up the team in the game. Yeah, but that doesn't mean, that the attack here were playing well, because they weren't, bro. They were just running, bro. They didn't look dangerous, really. Do you know what I'm saying? That they didn't. Like, man's not gonna sit here and pretend they did, bro. Like, it wasn't that. And Barca's defense is fucking awful as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the disallowed goal, one of the disallowed goals, set piece. The other goal, set piece from a corner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Neto's wasteful, bro, and he just runs. Garnacho's wasteful, he just runs.
But trust me, Chelsea fans, I'm gonna back them this time, even though I want to back them on that one, bro. Chelsea fans know Neto's the run that does the because he runs. Trust me, they all say that. Most of them say that it's a hard yards thing with Neto. It's a try again. Hard yards thing. You know what I'm saying? Run, Forest, run with Neto. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the ones that I see in my chat usually are like that, and I see that a lot. To be fair, they don't gas Neto up to be in, even though Neto is actually having a decent goal scoring season this year. His numbers are a lot better than what they were.
He's shit though.
Yeah,
I'll be real. You know what I mean? Man saying Esteban gets a 7, he kept the ball. Yeah, but he also lost the ball a few times. And also, Elise's performance yesterday. Elise had Skelly on toast, Elise's performance was better than Esteban's performance, but Elise didn't score. He didn't score. But he looked more...
Elise getting a lot of clowning.
But that's what I mean. Elise looked more threatening. He looked better. But guess what? He didn't get a goal or an assist, bro. So that performance will be forgotten. And this is my point, If you don't get a goal, and your performance is forgettable, then you didn't play that well. Like, you didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality, bro. That's football. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of performances, that are not forgettable, bro. Like that Doku performance
against Liverpool.
Yeah, bro. That performance is a performance that you'll remember forever, bro. How many goals did he score in that game?
1.
Exactly. And if he didn't score the goal, would you still remember the performance?
No, of course.
Because he absolutely
before he scored the goal. Before he scored the goal. When he scored, I said he deserved that.
Bro, when he scored the goal, that was the cherry on top, but the cake had already been baked and the icing was already on the cake.
Facts.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
But when top teams do play each other, it is a matter of fine margins, and that inflates the value of scoring a goal, let alone scoring a solo goal or a screamer. And that's why football is looked at in a certain way where the value of the goal is massively inflated, especially in the game of tight margins. Because as you said, scoring in the right moments is crucial to kill a team's momentum, or scoring when you have the momentum.
See, look at that, bro. I should have seen the Esteval fucking thing and know not to take you seriously. You know, though, this is what I'm saying. Man said Elise was dead food, bro. That's what I mean, bro. Nah, brother. And my man saying that Elise was average. No. See, if he was average, then Esteval was below average before the goal. This is exactly what man's saying. Exactly what man's saying, bro. Like, how the man judge football matches? Like, bro, we talking about?
But this is what I mean when we talk about these things in isolation. Like, I think it's very easy to say someone's had a complete shit season or someone's playing really well this season if they've had a good 5 games. I'm someone who really likes Mbeumo, but first 6 games, I said Cunha had no GA and Mbeumo had, I think, 2 GA or 3, and I sat there and said that Cunha's been better than Mbeumo. Like, if I want to put my trolling hat aside, take my troll hat off, I say Cunha all round.
But Cunha's just a better footballer, but
but
Mbeumo's going to get you the goals, though.
Regardless of being a better footballer, it still has to translate. And in that first, even his debut against Arsenal, all it was missing was the goal. Let's be honest, all it was missing was the goal. And I think if he does score, it gets spoken about more than like that performance against Arsenal from Cunha never gets spoken about, probably because he didn't score and because you lost, to be fair. But there's a difference in, as I said, when it comes to even though you're not a top 6 team now, you're Man United, you're the biggest team you're the commercially biggest team in the country. So Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United is still fine margins. So Cunha goes on bags. People can look at it very different. As you said, a lot of it is results based.
Yeah, Cunha should have scored.
Yeah, but like Mbeumo for me, for Man United, has actually only been good for half the games he's played for Man United. In my opinion, he's been half the games. But people were saying he's been the best ever. He's been the best. Like, he's had a great season. No, he's been decent. He's had first half was a bit of a struggle, and I think is that because of the team was playing shit. Yeah, a large part of it because the team was also playing shit. And then when Man United started to step up a little bit, he stabbed his mark. And now he's bagging his goals. Yeah, he didn't score on the weekend. You look shit in the weekend.
No, I agree. I think in Mbeumo, because of the kind of player he is, he's more reliant on the players around him playing well for him to have a good game. Whereas Cunha's not. Cunha can have a good game on his own.
Regardless of what's happening and what's going on. But people, as I said, like we take off our thingy hat. People talk, will laugh at Cunha. I've laughed at Cunha, even if he's one of my favorite players. Like, he's a Man United guy now, so man's got to do that. But Cunha has had very good, like against Anfield, he was wicked at, and he was unbelievable at Anfield. Unbelievable. I don't know if he got any GA. I don't think he did. But
he didn't. But bro,
Cunha,
again, Cunha's performance at Anfield, brother. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why when man are doing the Esteval thing and the Elise thing, bro. Cunha's performance at Anfield, even without a goal, that's what having a good game looks like. When you don't score, and man are talking about your performance, bro. If you need to score for man to give you your flowers, bro, you didn't play that well. This is the point I'm trying to say, bro.
No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I understand that point. I was just saying that, like, it's easy to say someone's had, like, again, like, when it's easy to like kind of downplay what Cunha was doing when Mbeumo was getting the GA at that start, not even at the start of the season, because Mbeumo was still struggling to score goals in the first 6 games. But that's what I was trying to say. Like, I think a lot of players kind of go through that. You know what I'm saying? Where like, or for example, Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Match day 5, man was saying Gravenberch is the best midfielder in the world.
You were saying that shit.
No. People, bro. The way
I was never saying that.
I was guessing Gravenberch, but like,
because he got a half turn, bro. Man need to behave.
No. That's not. No, let's hear the point I'm trying to say though. Because of the first 5 games, it was like the recency of those. Yeah, cool. We had a very good season before, but the recency in it, like, or for example, and now Gravenberch since then has been shit. You know what I'm saying? He's been shit. So is McAllister. So is all of them, to be fair. Maybe Bar Sober's like. Declan Rice was having an average to poor season, but then he scored 2 free kicks against
Real Madrid. Absolutely. And then all of a sudden, he deserves to be in the Ballon d'Or list of one performance.
So I'm just bringing up examples. Like, I'm just bringing up examples, innit? Like, like you can have like for example, if you have 5 good games at the start of the season, let's use Liverpool, 5 good games at the start of the season. If a player plays well for 5 games and then we're on game week 12 and your last 5 games have been shit, man will say you've been shit for the whole year. You've been shit for the whole season. Gravenberch's not been shit for the whole season, but he's been shit for the last 6-7 games.
He wasn't shit for the whole season.
No, but that's I'm agreeing on your results-based analysis. Is that's how people are looking at things, as well as like, you know, of course we talk about the GA. Now I'm not using Esteval as a mark for this because I actually think Esteval did have a decent game and the goal. As I said, but bro, when it's fine margins, the goal's always gonna inflate ratings, innit? It just shouldn't be solely based on the goal.
But my problem is that it is though. Do you know what I mean? The fact that you're saying decent is not good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If man met a girl and man said, "Oh, Rants, what you saying?" I said, "Oh yeah, she's decent." Nah, bro, that's crazy. You know the ones that decent means decent. That's what decent is. Do you get it? So a decent performance with a goal doesn't all of a sudden make it a great performance. It's still a decent performance with a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? If a girl is decent looking and she got a big batty, she's just a decent looking girl with a big batty. She's not better looking because she got a big batty. She's still decent. And that's the reality. It was a decent performance, bro. That's all it was. But the goal made it a memorable performance because he scored against Barcelona, but the fucking performance was not good, bro. Like, bro, how many times did he beat his fullback? Maybe once in 90 minutes. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Man, I've seen Madwakey have better performances than that. Like, what are we talking about? And that's the fucking difference, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Man are talking like he did what Doku done against Liverpool, blood. He didn't do that.
No,
he didn't do it. He wasn't terrorizing his fullback. Do you know what I'm saying? Elise was cooking Skelly, bro. He didn't cook no one. Do you know what I'm saying? So where was this performance? Where was it?
I think the praise, but the praise should come from a 18-year-old scoring a goal like that against Barcelona.
Oh, it was a good goal, but compliment the goal, but fucking try gaslight me, yeah? Telling me that he had a sick game because he scored a good goal, bro. Like, did Richarlison have a sick game against fucking Arsenal?
No, he scored a sick goal.
Keeper. Do you know what I'm saying? You man are fucking lost,
an unbelievable goal.
This is what I mean about tribal thinking. Man can't think for themselves, bro.
Have you had this conversation with Don? Have you had this conversation with Don?
Huh?
Yeah. Have you had this conversation with Don?
No, I ain't had. No, I'm gonna see Don on Monday. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said, did it physically hurt me to praise Arsenal in the game? No, it didn't, because Arsenal played well and I gave them praise for what they did, bro. I'm always gonna say what I'm seeing, bro. That's it. And they played well. If I was watching the Arsenal game against Bayern Munich and I was slagging off the performance, it wouldn't be genuine because they actually played well. For at least 45 minutes, they were the better team and they scored at the right time and the manager made good subs, bro. It was a well-managed game of football. So I'll give them credit. But no one's going to fucking gaslight me, yeah, into believing that this guy was taking Balde to the cleaners and he was absolutely ripping him apart and they needed to sub off the fullback because he was cooking, man. Because that's what was happening. That's what was happening with Doku, blood, against Liverpool, blood. Brother, you know what I'm saying? He nearly sent man to the job centre. That's what a good performance looks like. That performance from Esteval minus the goal was a forgettable performance, bro. That's another performance that man just don't even talk about. Man don't even talk about that. You know what I mean? Show me him cooking Balde. Run the tapes. You weren't cooking shit, bro.
So run the tape.
Like, what are we talking about? You weren't cooking nothing. You know what I mean? You just scored a fucking banging goal. But man are trying to gaslight me. Allow it. Not having it. You know them, man.
What's your stance on the game this weekend? Obviously, because I know we haven't actually. Your game was on Monday.
My stance is, yeah, fuck both of them. You know them, man. This is the reality. If they could both lose, I wish they would both lose, innit? This is it. But I don't trust Chelsea to do nothing. Their attack's not good, bro.
I wasn't even talking about Arsenal. I was talking about United's thing because obviously, because of your game against Everton,
we're probably gonna lose. We ain't won at Crystal Palace since 2020.
Yeah, because do you know what it is? I was more talking about the scapegoating of Xerxes that I was seeing, innit?
Them man are idiots, bro.
So
you
a lot of
know United fans don't like black man anyway, bruv. You know them ones. Like, we know what it is. Like, bro, why are we beating around the bush, bro? Why are we beating around the bush, bro? Do you know what I mean? I see these man get onto Lukaku, yeah, but tell man to give Rasmus Højlund time, and Lukaku's got 100 Premier League goals. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we know what these Man United fans are. Like, we know what they are. So why are we playing games?
Say the Lukaku thing one more time. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
The 100 goals. The 100 goals.
Yeah, you got 100 Premier League goals, bro. You got 100 Premier League goals.
Yeah.
He's in the 100 club.
Yeah, he is.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said to say it again. I want it again.
Yeah, he's in the 100 club, bro. But these men are saying give fucking Rasmus time, bro. That guy's a scrub. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy's a scrub, bro. This is the reality. So they've gotten to him. They got into Pogba, yeah? Bro, Pogba makes this midfield better immediately. Right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to run Pogba out for that scrub Bruno, blood.
I saw his Monaco his Monaco, like it was like a 7-minute cameo. I just saw sprayers like 4 or 5.
Bro, he's a baller, fam. This is what I'm trying to say.
Don't get me wrong, he's slowed down. But in terms on a how about this? Now you can probably play Pogba in the little 6 role. Now that he's obviously slowed down, he's got a bit older, he's got more.
Yeah, but this is where his game was always gonna progress anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like these Man United fans, yeah, bro, it's very obvious where the agendas come from because only the black players that get them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very, very fucking obvious, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where no one wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it, bro. Like Xerxes, bro. Like Cunha's been rubbish in the number 9, yeah, all season, yeah. All season's been rubbish. He's been rubbish. I'll be real. He's been rubbish in the 9. Like his best performance was against Liverpool, and that was in the number 10 position. You know what I'm saying? Sesko's been rubbish in the number 9 as well. Brother, these man were steady calling Cunha a fraud, yeah, when he was playing in the 9, bro. Them man were getting on to Cunha, bro, when he was playing up there. Fucking Sesko, yeah, being up there, ain't really done nothing all season as well. There's been little glimpses of what he could be, but he's done nothing. When he missed that chance against Tottenham, these man were saying he was shit and that he faked his injury, blood, because he missed the chance. This is what they were saying.
Yeah, I remember.
This is what they were saying. Do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, Xerxes comes in, yeah, and he links the play. He's getting on the end of headers. They're not even really using him properly, and he still puts in a better performance than the other two that have played this season.
That
Pickford save was crazy, but again, yeah, if he scores that goal, bro, we're not talking about the performance, bro. Because the performance was
we've already had that conversation. We had that conversation.
Performance was actually a good performance, but because he didn't score, all of a sudden it was a shit performance. This is what I mean about this fan base, bro. Anything we did good in that game came through him.
And it was his first 90 minutes in a while, though. I think, like, why did no one just kind of use that?
Bro, and it was his first start this season, bro. Like, what are we doing? But because he didn't score, all of a sudden he didn't play well, bro. He actually was the best player on the pitch, bro. Him and Casemiro.
I mean, this is kind of how I feel about Chelsea and Jackson, obviously. I feel like Jackson would low-key still be one of Chelsea's better forwards.
He would be. He would be. Because Garnacho's shit. And Gittins is shit. And Neto's shit as well. Like, I don't think they should have let Jackson go. But a lot of Chelsea fans would agree as well. They shouldn't have let Jackson go. I'm sure most Chelsea fans...
I said Delap ain't better than Jackson, but
most Chelsea fans with sense, yeah, would not let go of Jackson for Garnacho. Most of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't, bro. Like, Chelsea fans are not that stupid.
They let go of Jackson thinking they was going to get someone better.
Yeah, and they didn't.
He went first. He didn't go like when he was already gone from... Yeah.
Bro, like, it's some dickhead thing, bro. Literally, bro. They're 100%. You're spot on. Those are the only man, yeah, that performed at a level that you can't really chat to them. Other than that, the rest of the man were underwhelming, bro. But again, Xerxes the scapegoat because his face don't fit, bro.
I didn't hear
That's
any
the reality, but don't pretend that Sesko and Cunha have been playing well in the 9 this season because they haven't, bro. They actually haven't, bro. And we were a Jordan Pickford fingertip save away from Xerxes, yeah, equalizing, yeah, and then him getting praised for his performance, bro. Because that's how fickle these fans are. If that goes in, all of a sudden, man's talking about the link-up play and all of this and the movement and all these things. But all of a sudden, that all vanishes because you didn't score. That's it. Like, bro, this is how men are consuming football now. 2-minute highlights on Twitter. That's how men are digesting the sport now. Like, bro, I'm tired of that shit. It's it's infuriating.
But even so, though, like, I think you lot, again, it's like, you're going forward, you guys are just mad wasteful at times. Like, it's like what I was talking about when, Liverpool can't defend, but there's been a lot of Liverpool teams that ship goals, bare goals, and are still doing well. Like, I've still done well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Comfortably got top 4 or finished 3rd, or not necessarily when we won the league, but do you know what I'm saying? How many Liverpool teams have you seen, Rants, that have no back line and are just mashing work, though? The other way.
Because you're scoring, bro, and goals affect games, innit? So if you're scoring down the other side, you get away with stuff. Yeah,
and remember, attack is the first form of defense if you really want to go down that route as well. It is one of the first lines of defense, whether it's a high press or whether it's a structure from the front. And as I said, that, like, we had a lot of 3v2s, and we even had 3v2s on 4v3s against Man City, by the way. We even had those opportunities against City. Even if a few of them against Chelsea. But we're not putting away chances, and we're not actually creating enough big chances. When's the last time you seen someone go 1-on-1?
I don't know.
For Liverpool. When's the last time you see someone go 1-on-1? My ones, I'd say, is Salah, the one that he flicked it wide against City. That was 3 games ago. When's the last one before that? You couldn't tell me.
Now, you're right. You're not creating the same quality of chances. And again, that's down to the system, and that's down to individual
you're going back to
performances.
Ekitike when he was scoring his goals. You're probably going back to Isak versus United. You've gone from Salah at City, and then you've gone back. Do you know how many? Let me name you how. I'll tell you how many games we played between Man United and Man City. Give me a second. Watch this one.
Come on. Hey, guys, make sure we get these lights up. We got 1,300 in the building, man. Do you know what I mean? We should be on 600 likes. We're only on 372, man. So let's get those up, man. Appreciate you lot supporting the channel, man.
Subscribe to Rants, subscribe to BSB. You already know what it is. So I'm gonna name the game. So we said the last one, the one was Salah, innit? The one where he flicks it wide. The one where he flicks it wide. Real Madrid, no. Villa, no. Palace, no. Brentford, no. Frankfurt. Fair enough. It was actually Frankfurt. The Ekitike goal, where he runs across the man. You remember that goal? Where Ekitike cuts across the man and he
against
who?
Low.
Frankfurt. It was Frankfurt.
I don't remember. No.
The chat will know. You lot will know what goal I'm talking about. The equalizing goal against Frankfurt. That was the one before. That was the last one still. And then before that, as you said, it was the Isak one against United that Laumans saves. But I've named you 4 games. Why am I seeing one? And I'm not saying we're not creating clear-cut chances, because Szoboszlai should have scored with one of the worst chances that he created. Like there's bare chances that we should have scored, yes. But in terms of like creating a manufactured 1-on-1, I've named you about 8-9 games. Yeah.
But to be fair, in the modern game, it's harder to create those situations because teams don't really allow it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't. I'm not saying we should be creating 4 or 5 1v1s a game. That's different to me saying I'm seeing 2 in 9 games. So, innit? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in that and creating them every other game. And as I said, you create these chances through unselfish runs. Gakpo don't make unselfish runs. Isak don't touch the ball. And he doesn't make enough unselfish runs. And Salah don't move. And Ekitike, when he plays, he very much gets involved in the all-round play of the game. So for him then to be making unselfish runs, is that a bit too much? I think he's then doing too much for a striker's role. And then as a shadow striker, Verts don't make mad unselfish runs because he's supposed to be.
To be fair, as a striker, you don't really make unselfish runs because you're a striker. You want to score.
It depends. It depends.
I think the unselfish runs have to come from the fullbacks.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it depends, and also depends if you have goal scoring inside forwards or not. If the striker's going to be making unselfish runs,
but if you have goal scoring inside forwards, then the fullbacks still need to make the unselfish
Yeah.
runs to take the defenders away. Like
But
as a
Arsenal don't run
striker,
like
I'm not really thinking about making runs for someone else, bro. Like no
No,
way,
of
bro. I'm
course.
trying to
No,
score.
no, of course. I'm not. But when I say make unselfish runs, there are runs that are for yourself that become an unselfish run if you don't get the ball.
I hear that. I hear that completely.
You
I
see
hear
what I'm
that
saying?
completely.
I'm not saying Isak don't do that because he does do that. I'm not saying,
Right.
but I'm saying that the wing backs don't they don't go round as we
I know,
spoke
but
about.
your manager wants them to invert though, so that's not really
Yeah.
the fault of the player.
Yeah. So if the wing backs are inverting, then you've now taken two outlets away. That means the midfielders have to run beyond the forward line, which then leaves a gap in midfield or leaves a gap in the wing back areas that are now tucked in. So there's vacated space against Liverpool, regardless of what we do. I've always said, Rants, do you know how we beat Liverpool? Throw the ball over Salah and switch it.
Yeah, 100%.
Throw
100%,
the ball over
because
Salah.
you know that he's not tracking anyone.
Yeah. So throw the ball over Salah, open your body up, and then hit the Dijk.
Yeah.
I saw Maresca, perfect. Pep, perfect. Even Amarim, I saw the ball go over, and man was just switching it to Ahmad. Ahmad to Mbuemo goal. It's not hard.
Yes, I'm at it.
It's not hard. 3 passes. If you want to be fancy, you don't have to switch it. You can play 2 ground passes. Get the ball to your midfielder, get him to open up, and then he plays it. It's a little bit slower, but a bit more safe because you don't have to get your player to take down a 40-yard, 50-yard pass. That's it. That's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the problem in it. And as I said, I saw like going forward. As I said, I see a lot of there's not enough players that are moving for each other. Like players that we're only trying to score through 1-2s. That's the only way we try to score through 1-2s. Do you know how many how many goals in football these days get scored with give and goes? Not a lot. Because so many teams sit deep. You know how hard it is to do a give and go inside the box. The amount of space you have, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you have unselfish runners, everything becomes a lot easier. And we had unselfish runners last season. Diaz, Darwin, dare I say it? You know what I'm saying? Even though people weren't rating Robertson, I wasn't rating Robertson, he was still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough, the Trent who'll win you a game doing what he does. So he was an exception. But more time, man, we're making unselfish runs for each other. We don't do that. I'm seeing 3v2s and Ekatike. Don't tell me he had a good game yesterday. He was all right. He was better than the shit. He was just like what you said to the Chelsea thing. He was just better than the rest of them. That don't mean he was tearing up the place. Ekatike weren't tearing up the place yesterday. He had a few good moments. Should have had a penalty, yes. But he was shooting at the wrong times. You know why? Because this guy's he's fuming. You can tell a man's angry by his demeanor when he's playing. You know, a man is just trying to jink in and just ross it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
It's not controlled like how it was when he first started. See what I'm saying? And then, as I said, I look at you, man, and you have your moments where you're attacking, and that final pass ain't there, or it's overhit, or it's underhit, or the wrong decision keeps getting made. As I said, like sometimes you have to look at the way teams attack. And as I said, I'm not saying PSV are better than Liverpool in any way. They're not better than us in any way. They're not better than us. But they had 9 shots, 6 on target, 4 goals.
Yeah, they were more clinical.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, it shows that they created better quality chances as well.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You can keep spamming the overloads, the 4v3s, 4v3s, but eventually a team's just going to sit back and you're not going to get them anymore. You
100%.
have to make it count. And we don't, and as I said, as much as Liverpool's defense is cheeks and we play bagel ball, the least you can do is do better going forward. To at least, and it lets the other team know, if you give us the space, we're going to punish you. No one fears Liverpool because they're not going to punish you and we're not going to defend your set pieces.
Yeah, thanks.
So man feel like they can score at any time against us, regardless of how the game's going to go. You just said momentum is a, and you're right. Momentum is probably the most important thing in football.
You're right.
Not when your team's in this type of form. It doesn't matter what type of momentum Liverpool have, because other teams know they can score against us anytime they want. You man had that problem a year ago. The last 3 years, even 2 years. You man were wicked against Forest. Not wicked, but you had a decent start against Forest. You had a decent start. As soon as they bagged, they had their moment and it killed your game. Killed your game. It killed the game, bro. Because man know they can score against United. Whenever, bro, it's mad.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, bro, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, we know when a team feels like they can score against you at any time. You know that's
there's no respect. Once teams don't respect you in that way, bro, like you're always on the back foot.
Yeah, by the way, you know what? I'm not just talking about PSV because we've seen this with Liverpool for most of the season, a lot of the season. That you know what I'm saying? We know the players gave up versus PSV. We know the players gave up. Come on, we're not done.
No, of course they did. Of course they did, bro. When you see Virgil, bro, jogging away from the crime scene, it's crazy work. Like, you saw what it was, bro.
You said it's. I'm telling you, it's the image jog when you're trying to run for that bus.
It's mad.
You're not trying to.
It was nasty, bro. Like he probably could have got there, but he was like, bro, I can't be asked.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's just what it is. Right, big up for the super chat, bro. Listen, I ain't wearing no Arsenal shirt for £500, broski. You know them ones. But love for the super chat anyway. You know them ones there. But there's absolutely, bro. Like £5.
By the way, Hook said he tried to super chat, but he thinks someone's blocked him. He said he was trying
Hooks
to.
Won't be blocked, bro, because Hooks is a mod, I think.
Yeah, mod. Yeah.
I modded his channel, bro. So he wouldn't be blocked.
He said,
do I see any weaknesses in the Arsenal side? Isn't it, bro? Like Arsenal play different depending on who they play against. You know them ones, bro. Every team's got multiple weaknesses, bro. It's whether teams can exploit them or not. We saw one of their weaknesses get exploited yesterday. It's that inside left channel between their left back and their left centre back, especially now Gabriel's not available, bro. You know what I'm saying? That side of the pitch is vulnerable to long balls. However, they only got hit with one of them. So
and that's the thing.
Every team's got vulnerabilities, bro.
Yeah, even the best teams, like even City when they were, when City were just crazy.
Same with Man City. Look at Man City. PSG. PSG have weaknesses. Barcelona have weaknesses. Man, talk about Barcelona and that, but bro, one long ball and Barcelona are fucking having kittens, bro. Like every team has weaknesses, bro. PSG don't like that direct ball over the top either.
You see them set pieces versus PSG.
Yeah.
Hey, you lot have a look at PSG from set pieces, bro. There's openings there.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Every team's got weaknesses. There's no perfect teams in football, but it's can you exploit those weaknesses more than they exploit yours, innit? And that's just all it is, bro.
And you also
what Arsenal have done is they've tried their best to cover as many bases as possible.
And they've done it well. Like as I said, even Liverpool, when we were at our best, our weaknesses was that right-hand side behind Trent. That was the weakness. But do you know who we had to stop the weakness? Fabinho. Yes, Henderson done the running, but Fabinho was the guy to stop the weakness before it happened. That's all it was.
Every team has weaknesses, but it's whether teams can exploit weaknesses, and that's why styles are so important in football as well. Certain teams, like they don't like playing against other teams, bro, because their weaknesses get exploited more than others. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them ones where every team's got a weakness. So it just depends on who turns up on the day and who does what they're supposed to do, innit? And that's why I can't see Chelsea beating Arsenal, is because I don't think their attack is good enough, to cause Arsenal's defense enough problems to beat them. You see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, bro. Like they could definitely get a draw, but I don't think they can win because I think they're gonna have to score 2 goals here to beat Arsenal minimum, because Arsenal will score. So because Arsenal will score, Chelsea need to score minimum 2 goals, and I don't see Chelsea scoring 2 or 3 goals past Arsenal. Like no way, bro. Not the way their attack is, bro. Like Barcelona's defense is abysmal, bro. That's why Chelsea looks so dangerous. But against a decent defense, the way they attacked against Barcelona, they ain't scoring goals, bro. I'll be real. Like people are not talking about how bad Barcelona are defensively, bro. They haven't kept a clean sheet, in like 15 games or something like that. Somebody told me. A Barcelona fan told me. So they concede 2 goals a game anyway.
And that Araujo tackle was the most brain dead thing I've seen in years.
Yeah, bro. So,
that was one of the most brain dead things I've seen.
Yeah, man. I think people are.
You're away from home. Stay in the game.
People are underestimating how bad Barca are defensively. So it doesn't really tell you much about Chelsea's attack, bro. 53 games they haven't had a clean sheet, bro. And
I think Chelsea's defense and midfield have been like this run that they've been on has been really good though. Like the way, their defense and midfield has been starting to definitely speak about though.
Been decent, but I can't see them beating Arsenal, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that one there might be a bit too much for them. If they do, listen, hey, Chelsea, say nothing, but yeah, I think Chelsea fans are going on about their Barca win and Arsenal win and beat Bayern. So,
in fact, they did. They went down to 10 men and they brought on Rashford and they kept attacking, bro. So that's what I mean. But again, is what it is, innit? So I completely forgot they were playing against 10 men the way these Chelsea men were talking. So I can't lie, bro. We'll see, innit? We'll absolutely see, man. It'll be interesting.
I think West Ham are gonna do us in, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, you think so?
West Ham be hurting us even when we're good.
Rotted. Nah, bro. When man's scared of losing to West Ham, it's dark, you know.
I'm telling you right now.
Dark. West Ham, you know.
Yep. Yeah, bro. I'm getting a nosebleed thinking about going to the Olympics. What's the stadium called?
Olympic Stadium. Yeah. Them seats. The wave stands horrible as well. Like, man, up there with the bird shit.
You know, the thing is, I'm going to the game against. I'm going to the Sunderland game, innit? That week. We got midweeks next week.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Sunderland game. Yeah. They're bopping us, you know.
Yeah, bro. Listen, hey, bro. Man's talking about getting fist up by Sunderland. Hey, bro. Crazy.
Brother, you lot, man, don't understand. Like, yeah, cool. Pep went 1 in 13 or 1 in 14 last season, and it was dark for them. But they weren't losing as many games as this. Yeah,
this is nasty, months, bro. I'm actually slightly feeling sorry for you, bro. I ain't seen you like this. This is bad. Man's talking about getting smoked by Sunderland, you know. Hey, we peppered Sunderland, you know. Like, nah, it's nasty. It's nasty, man.
No, it is, bro. Like, don't even feel sorry for me because you know when I get back to where I need to be, I'm gonna be a piece of shit. But the point is that even to be fair to Rants, even when you ramble how you were, I'd still sit here and have a conversation about tactics. I'm not here to just
100%.
Like, you get it. But I'll be honest, there's just nothing these man can say or do to make me say anything positive about these pricks, bro. I said this. My manager's getting slapped to the back of his head every game. Like, and
he's not doing nothing different. So
I blame myself. I blame myself. You know, I blame myself because I actually sat there and argued with people who were slotting. Even like I'm talking when I was like being slot out, like you know when something becomes so abundantly clear, why did I even have the conversation about it? Why did I even entertain the argument? And I'm not talking about on my streams. Like, I even entertained the conversation online. Why did I give man the opportunity to do that?
Yes, start.
I went back and forth with some of these elitist fans who think they're better than everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
This is why you just have to. Sometimes you just need to chill and let nature take its course, bruv. You know them ones. Let time tell, bro, because time always tells, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the same man that were calling me mad or that were giving me flack because I said, man, a lot of shit.
And you know the wickedest thing is the man that were giving you shit, yeah, at some point, yeah, they're going to turn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They've turned already. One by one, they're all turning. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, how bad does it have to get? Is it a BDSM thing? You man into your lever? You man level lovers in that? Let me know what
Grizz is slot out now. You see that, Grizz? You see what I mean, bro?
See?
It's mad. Hey, yo, life is dark, you know?
See?
Life is dark. And this is why you just got to let people have their opinions, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, bro, like, in football, people's opinions change so quickly, bruv. And this is why you can't attack other people's opinion.
Yeah, no, bro. It's not even that, bro. Man, them can attack my opinion, but just don't tell me you're a bigger or better fan than me. Because
but to a certain degree, yeah, people attacking people's opinions in a way is like man saying, "Yo, like, you know what I mean? Like the way I'm doing it is better than the way you're doing it, bro." It's like, nah, you can have your opinion on your club, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about anyone else's opinion, yeah, on the manager or anything like that. I give my opinion. We can have debates and stuff, But I'm not
Yeah, of
gonna
course.
say, yo, like, because this brother wants Amarim in, yeah, then like don't listen to man. It's like, bro, listen to man if you want to listen to man. Because I'm gonna be
No, of
laughing
course.
at the end anyway. Do you
No,
get
of
it?
course.
Like,
Of
I'm
course.
secure enough in my opinions that I don't really give a shit. That's
Yeah,
the
and
reality.
I'm saying that with like, if someone massively disagrees in my opinion, like that's cool. Like you can say you think what I'm thinking is dumb or dead or whatever. I think this. I said that's cool. That's what a debate's for. But you know what I'm saying, and like because no one's ever gonna always agree. The ultimate aim is we all want the same thing for our club. I'm talking for Liverpool fans, and the same thing will be for you, United
Yeah.
fans. But as I said, like you see the elitist thing, and I know you've had to deal with many of them. Probably don't have to deal
all
with
the
them.
time, bro.
The
All the
elitist,
time.
I just think the elitist man are very scary, innit? They're just scary individuals. I'm not saying I'm scared, but like they're just scary individuals, weird individuals. Because now it's like you couldn't fathom why someone would go against the manager. Now all of a sudden, the fans are walking out
Yeah,
the
but that's
stadium.
disingenuous. Because if your manager's losing every week, yeah, how can you be surprised that people are doubting him? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's disingenuous, bro. Like, the brother lost like 6 out of 7 games, yeah, on the trot. Like, how can you not question him, bro? Like, if you're not questioning those results, then you're not being objective, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're not being objective, bro, because in life, yeah, if life keeps telling you that something's not right and you don't keep changing it or you don't question it, yeah, then you're an idiot, bro.
You're insane.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make no sense.
Exactly.
I mean, imagine if you're trying to lose weight, yeah, and you're starving yourself, and every time you step on the scale, yeah, week after week, the scale's not moving. You're gonna question, yo, am I doing something wrong? Because nothing's happening. You know, like that. So, like, what are we doing? In normal life, when life is telling you something's not working, it's because it's not working, bro.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Certain man trying to get their rap career off the ground, bro. You've been rapping for 10 years, bro. Still ain't made a single penny from your music. Maybe it's because your music's not good, like, maybe. Like, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe. 10 years is a long time. It's one of them ones, bro. You get reinforcement in life, bro. That is what it is, bro. Liverpool are showing you that something ain't right there. Something's not right. And it can't be the players because the players were there last year and then you've improved the squad. So how have you improved the squad, spent that money, but you've got worse?
Oh, but they're saying because we didn't, the only reason is because we didn't get Gahey. Gahey would have looked just as shit in this, brother. He might look a little bit better, but Gahey would have been suffering same way. Eventually, they would have got him too. Gahey would have got, bro.
It's not making sense, bro. 12 wins in 12 months for Ruben Amorim. No one can tell me that those results not only are sackable, yeah, but he should never work in football again with those results. 12 wins in 12 months, bro. That's not even acceptable at a team like Wolves.
Shout out TTM. Yeah.
Bro, 12 fucking wins in 12 months is not acceptable in a relegation team.
Yeah.
It's not acceptable, bro. But it's acceptable at Man United. And someone's going to tell me that, oh, give him time. Bro, he's had time. You can't tell me that 12 months ain't time in football, bro. And you got 5 games. If anyone was arguing that Ange didn't get enough time, yeah, I would agree. But it wasn't looking good. So my man pulled the trigger. And guess what? Sean Dyche has already done better. So it looks like it was a good decision in hindsight. So it is what it is. Just because, yeah, they didn't give Ange more time, yeah, doesn't mean that it probably wasn't right to sack him. Because he deserved to be sacked, yeah, based on how he was performing. Could he have turned it around? Maybe. But why fucking wait to find out? Why wait to find out? Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, you can't reward bad behavior in life, bro. You know, like that. Man was losing. Man was losing early doors. A man said, what? I can wait for you to turn it around, or I could bring in someone that I know is going to do better than you. Why am I waiting?
But that's why I didn't mind Slot getting the money that he got because he earned it by winning the Prem. That's why I don't like the Amorim and Slot comparisons. In terms of how bad the level is right now, they're comparable, but we got a Prem out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of teams in this Premier League, Rants, that would take a Prem if it meant having a start to a season like this because of how long it's been since they've won one. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not hearing the Rio thing when he's like, oh, I hope they treat the manager the same way. Brother, we won a Prem. The guy didn't win back-to-back win games for a year. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Now but with today's information, we know he's not fit for the job. But the risk of giving him his money after winning the Prem, after having no signings, was warranted. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that you won a Premier League, you deserve another year to see now what you can do with backing. They backed him and it hasn't worked. Now get rid of him. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? But you know how people man be running with that bullshit, bro.
Have you got a stream scheduled?
Nah. I've got an Arsenal video coming out, and I've got a Chelsea Arsenal preview later today.
Come on.
So
all right,
yeah,
guys. Man's live at 5 for Fight Talk. So you boxing fans, I'll see you guys there, and I should have a vlog coming out tonight as well on the channel. So yeah, and I'll be gaming later as well, bro. So loads of content. Those are different types of content today, man. We got everyone inside. And yeah, the QR code. Reminder: the QR code is for the pay-per-view, guys, in the top corner of the stream. You know what I mean? So once you grab your pay-per-view or your ticket, then you can jump into the Discord chat. So yeah, man, TTM's running the Discord. You get me? So as soon as you lot have grabbed that, just show him your confirmation. They'll add you to the Discord group. It's gonna be lit. What you got coming up anyway, bro?
Yeah, no, I just got Arsenal vid dropping. Unfortunately, gotta just give them their flowers and that. And then obviously I'm celebrating. Obviously, my birthday was on Monday, innit? So
yeah,
I'm gonna no streams on Friday. Still, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, go have a little meal. You know what I'm saying, celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, bro, enjoy that, fam.
Obviously, I set up what I want for my birthday. I want a new manager for my birthday.
I hear it.
And obviously back on Sunday, as usual duties, 3 games a week up until March, isn't it? So usual duties. But we're literally in terms of getting to that 250 bags, we're about 210 subscribers away. 210 subscribers away from 25k. So yeah, man, can we do that before the end of the month? Maybe we've got 4 or 5 days. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I mean? Make sure you support the thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, people. You get me?
No, I'm saying.
And yeah, so one of them ones, bro. You know what I mean? We keep the content.
I'll be at the fight next week as well, innit? So
what's that?
And I'll be at the fight next week. So
come on,
fighting. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's next Saturday, the fight is. So yeah, Monts will be there. So if you lot are pulling up to the fight anyway, the man them's gonna be there anyway. I said it. Monts is there. Streets is there, the Lud is there, Cass is there, Bear Man are there, all the man them are there, Matisse is there, fucking Flawless, everyone's there, innit? So you lot, mate, if you are gonna pull up, then it'll be lit, bro. Community link up after I knock this you out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Oi, big up everyone inside. I see the boxing fans, I see you here at 5 o'clock for Fight Talk. And also, yeah, bruv, new vlog dropping tonight, people. In a bit.
There you go.